What's up? Honestly, I don't know, man. It's just I'm 22. I'm about to be 23 in a few months, and it's like, you know what? These past few days just made me realize what's the point? There's just no point to this shit. Like, especially the fact that I seen that people actually hit 1 million. I swear they already hit it, but I don't know, 1 million in subs, and it's like, I'll get back into the fans a little bit later, but honestly, professional wrestling, you know what? As well as they're being pissed off that Bryan didn't win the Rumble, something hit me. Like, you know what? I felt to rage, have a full on rant, just get pissed off. But then I realized something. Nobody gives a damn about pro wrestling. Yeah, you have your little 1 to 3 million people, which, when you really look at it, it is not shit compared to other TV shows, especially other dumb TV shows. And when football comes around, you see how quick people are to leave pro wrestling, forget about pro wrestling, and, talk about football. And no, don't give me the people on the internet. That does not mean shit. But I'm talking about, like casual fans, the people who just come, watch, and leave. They're quick to leave wrestling for football. So, really and truly, who cares about professional wrestling? Nobody gives a damn about pro wrestling. Even look how when they make the video games, whether it's 2K or the formerly or THQ, which is dead, RIP ComS, rest in pieces, because the company's dead. Fuck them. Anywho, look at when they make the video games. Like, they don't put, like, they're all in the video games. Like, out of 100, they put like 60 to 40% into the video games. And you want to know why they don't do that great with the video games? Because they don't care. They realize, who gives a damn about wrestling? We don't need to make it as good as we make, like, NBA 2K. Who cares? And even when I played it, it'd be 2K15. Sorry I didn't give you a review on it, but my passion's just going, like, downhill. Alright game, compared to the last few how many years. But seriously, like, just they realize people don't care about wrestling, so why put 100 into a video game with such a small fan base and an unloyal fan base? Just why? Who cares? They don't care. And then when you look at the fans, you know what? I gotta admit it. Majority, not all, majority of wrestling fans, the fact is, they are losers. And the fact that WWE, the fact that they're actually proud to have majority losers as fans, to be proud of that makes people who work for WWE employees look like idiots. No wonder people do not take pro wrestlers serious as people. I mean, look at what I remember when Todd Grisham left, and he talked about going into a new field. Like, when you're a pro wrestler going into a new field, people don't take you serious. Like me as a wrestling fan, because a lot of wrestling fans, they don't get taken serious either. Me, I'm fortunate that I grew up looking the way I did, the size of how I am, my strength, and my verbal skills of talking to people, telling them to go fuck themselves. If it comes down to it, made me lucky as a wrestling fan that how a lot of you got bullied and smacked around and pushed around and verbally abused for being a wrestling fan. Luckily, I didn't have to worry about shit like that much. Like, number one, to be like, why do you still watch or whatever? If that's you, whatever, that's cool. But, I was fortunate enough that I didn't have it as bad as you guys. Do I think people deserve to get bullied for being wrestling fans? No. Though I don't like wrestling anymore, though I'm done with wrestling, people do not deserve to get bullied simply because they're a wrestling fan. That is stupid. But at the same time, how some of you guys act in the YWC makes me say, wow. Now I see why some of you guys deserve to get bullied. And there are a few people out there who do deserve to get bullied. Not everybody who gets it, you know. But there are people out there who do deserve to get bullied. I'll say a little life story. One time there's this guy, right? Brown Bangladesh kid. When I was in high school, I was a friend of his, but you know, like, we're all friends. And everybody used to just bully this guy. Like, one time a fight went down, and, you know, everybody was amped. Arrgh! I wasn't there, but everyone was just amped up. So you know what they did to this kid? The kid was getting bullied by everybody. Thought that, like, 2 years of that I've seen him there, being in my first high school. One guy just punched him in the face for no reason. 2 other guys just stomped him out, beat the shit out of him for no reason. One of my closest friends came in, got a 1-2 foot in when I was on the floor for the hell of it. And the 2 just kept on beating the shit out of him so bad that when another friend of mine's gave him a white bandana to wipe the blood off his face, the white bandana turned red. So, you know, I always felt bad for this guy. You know, I felt bad for this guy for like 2 years. And then my little brother tells me about when he went to middle school with him. He's like, how my brother was like, I'm glad he got bullied. I remember back when I used to go to school with him, you know, when he'd play ball, because he's one of the biggest guys. He used to act gas, act cocky, thinking he's better than everybody. He used to act big. And I'm like, damn. So it was karma why he's getting bullied, because he thinks he's better than everybody else. Do I think he deserved to get bullied as bad as he, like, beat up from everybody for no reason? No. My mistake. That I do feel bad for. That the amount of beatings he took for no reason. I could say, meeting that Bangladesh kid, I've seen him take 3 beatings for literally no fucking reason. I'm not joking when I say that. Literally no reason he got beat up. I'm not even joking. I'm not making that up. And I am not trolling. But yeah, there's some wrestling fans here. Now I see why you get bullied. One example of a guy who talked about he was bullied. I'm not going to say his name, but he's one of the more popular guys in YouTube. You know, like, having his dog talking about Roman Reigns. Like, having his girl dog talk about what a sexy guy Roman Reigns is. Bro, that is some suspect gay shit. How you gonna have a dog and then be like, oh, sexy Roman Reigns? What? That's gay. That is fucking gay. No straight man should be talking about how a next man is sexy. Even if they're playing a character, their animal, it's still coming out of your thoughts and your mouth. That is fucking homo. And the amount, and like with Roman Reigns, if you want to like Roman Reigns, more power to you. But like, seeing some Roman Reigns fans liking him because of his looks, talking about he's sexy, you know, we should like him because the girls like him. Like, you know, like just gay. It is so gay, and like that's another reason why I cannot be a Roman Reigns fan. Because some people, some Reigns fans, I'm sorry to say, act really gay towards him. They act really gay. Saying he's sexy, we should like him because the girls like him. One guy having their dog talking about, oh, my sexy stutter Roman Reigns. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? And don't get it twisted, there's every fan base who has losers too as their fans. Stone Cold has his loser fans. Rock has his loser fans. Shawn Michaels has his loser fans. Kevin Nash really has loser fans in this community. Daniel Bryan has some loser fans too. Ultimate Warrior has his... Every wrestler has their loser fans. But I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be biased on them, but the worst to me... The worst loser fans I've ever come across on here are Kevin Nash fans and Roman Reigns fans. But yeah, like, too much losers in this community, too much clowns, waste youths, jokers, idiots, retards. They're just dumb. And the worst, internet tough guys. People who talk behind their computers, talk behind their laptops. You don't hear or see what they look like, and just making up all these stories. I remember I argued and owned one guy so bad. He admitted that, oh, I lied, saying I had better things to do than talk to you. Man's arguing with me for how many hours. I kept laughing and saying, yup, I have better things to do. Still arguing with me after how many hours. Yeah, I lied, blah, 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 blah. I owned the shit out that guy how many times. But yeah, a lot of majority pro wrestling fans are losers. And the fact that WWE is proud of having those losers as his fan base. Funny thing is, Vince wants those cool, casual fans back. Yet they push losers. They push loser storylines on TV. I don't care who looks good. And like, honestly, this company is ran by majority of faggots. People who run the company are faggots. They are faggots. And by the way, nothing against gay people, but it's just like, you know, the way they act. Like, you know, they're hiding in the closet and just doing stupid shit. They're faggots. If you want to be gay, go ahead. You know, I've met some gay people that I was cool with. Not closest friends, not people I could chill with every day, but at work and at school, I've met some gay people where, you know, I get along with them just fine. You want to be gay, go ahead, but that's not my business, really or truly. So none against gay people, but this company is just owned and ran by a bunch of faggots. And Mr. McMahon, literally, not figuratively, literally, is one of the biggest faggots of all time. But yeah, pro wrestling is just so fucking lame. Who the fuck cares about this shit? Like, guys, really, I'm sorry. Ask yourself. Look at all the people you know and say, and like, tell me in the comment section how much people you know care about wrestling. I really want to hear that. But yeah, like, why am I gonna watch something that just gets me mad, upsets me, sometimes ruin my day, and just, you know, I get excited and then, you know, they just kill that excitement. And it's like, now that Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble, what is there to get excited about for me? There is nothing there to be excited about. Even when I was watching Bruce Splits on Raw, shout out to Bruce Splits, you know, in my opinion, the greatest of all time in the YWC. I kind of had to turn it off in the beginning of the video, because it's like, you know what? I like what Bruce has to say, but I just don't care about this company anymore. And the fact that WWE gained 1 million subscribers, I'm like, wow, that cancel WWE Network didn't mean shit. So, like, it's just whack. Who cares? If WWE goes out of business tomorrow, you know what? I don't care. And as a man, there's just certain things in life that you loved for a long period of time. You just have to walk away and say, you know what? I don't need this in my life. Like, I can say for the past 3 years, I've had to cut off a lot of people who I liked on a sexual level. I had to cut them off. Because I'm like, you know what? These people are just doing nothing but negativity in my life. So WWE, like those ex-friends or ex-girls I used to like that were in my life, I just have to say I gotta move on. I just gotta move on. What is pro wrestling doing for me? It's not doing anything. Yeah, I can go back and watch the past. But you know what? How much times can I keep watching the past over and 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 over again? This shit gets repetitive. Like, as of late, I've not been in that spirit to sit down for 30 minutes to an hour and watch wrestling matches that I've already seen. Like, this shit is just getting repetitive and boring and repetitive and stupid and stale. Nothing makes sense. Nothing means anything. And like I said before, I defended CM Punk now. I really defend him now. Like, I could tell you, CM Punk's not coming back for a while. If not at all. Because what is the point of coming back to this whack-ass company? What is the point? There is no point of coming back to this company. CM Punk doesn't need wrestling. Sure, he uses wrestling to help him get his publicity and get his money, but guess what? He is just using the company. Do you think that's an accomplishment on WWE's behalf that he's saying their name or using them to get attention? He is just using them. Doesn't mean he actually cares. He doesn't care. He's just using WWE to gain publicity. And, you know, who cares? Nobody cares about wrestling. Nobody does. Do I have anything else to say about this? Oh yeah, and look, and then how they're treating Daniel Bryan. This guy has busted his ass, working his ass off, you know, put in hard work, and gets nothing. My second favorite wrestler of all time, just chewed out and spit in the garbage. Now I think they're gonna bury him, give him the Cesaro treatment. Look at Cesaro now, a 6'5" powerhouse, and they're just burying him. Bray Wyatt, they buried him. They're pushing him back now. Undertaker versus Sting, a match we all want to see for how long, and they're not giving it to us. Fuck it. I'm not waiting one more year. I'm not waiting fucking one more year. Fuck that shit. So if wrestling's not making me happy, there's no point in me watching this shit. Now, what I gotta do before I leave, because it's only right that I do this before I leave. I gotta give my shout outs. First off, who am I gonna give a shout out to first? The Wrestling Crisis. You know, he tried to help me get some subscribers. He helped me a bit. You know, he said go subscribe to Diesel 101 Raw. Wrestling Crisis, I really appreciate it. I like how you keep it real, you know. You're not always politically correct like I am. And I like that about you. You know, you don't give a fuck. You say what you feel. And you don't take it back. And you don't give a fuck. Kid, keep on doing it. Keep on doing your thing. Hold on. I always get this word confused. Jericholic 8704. You know, big Chris Jericho fan. You give me shout outs. You know, you taking what I say and repeat some of it. I really appreciate that. You know, you're a good guy. I remember when you told me you were 6'3". I was so shocked. I'm thinking, holy shit, this guy's fucking tall. I'm fucking 5'8", so this guy has 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3. He's fucking 6 inches on me. You're fucking tall, bro. I didn't expect that. But yeah, but you know, I like how you keep a positive attitude. You keep it real, you know. You don't get overly angry and stuff. So, you know, keep up the positive attitude. And a little word of advice, Jericho. Oh my god, I keep saying it wrong. Jericholic. Or is it Jerichoholic 8704? Those non-wrestling fans who bother you, just don't care, whatever. Take it with a grain of salt because, you know, bullies never die, assholes never die. Just take it with a grain of salt and just say, fuck them. End of the day, I like wrestling. I enjoy it. It makes me feel good. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. Next up. Nature Boy 181. Damn, I really wish you'd make videos, whether it's showing your face or you just use the audio. I just think you have so much great things to say. Like, if you were to talk I definitely fucking listen. You always have a positive head on your shoulders. And then this Daniel Bryan thing just made you be like, yo, fuck this. Oh my god. I was like, holy shit. When Nature Boy 818 says, when Nature Boy 818 snaps, you know you did something wrong. Because before that, I don't remember a time this guy snapped. Like, the only time I've seen him like say something like real and raw and uncut was about Sean's View saying, you know, like, this guy's a pedophile, does not deserve to be all those subscribers, and that guy's a weirdo, Sean's View Entertainment. I do think he's a pedophile, and this guy, how he got bullied, he probably deserved it. But yeah, nothing against him, but he's just a fucking weirdo. I know I said I wouldn't call him names, but oh well, what is he gonna do about it? Anywho, Nature Boy, stay positive. You're amazing. I wish you to make videos. Next one. Corey Margera. Now, after I wrap this up and I make a new account, Corey, I'm coming back to subscribe to you. And don't worry, you will find out who I am. I'll let you know who I am on my new account that I'm going to make for YouTube. I'm still something to you. I'm not going to care all about the wrestling stuff. Well, I'll maybe listen up when you talk about wrestling. But I know you don't like this current shit. You don't like Brian. I always been cool with that. You don't like Reigns. Neither do I. So, you know. Corey Margera. Great human being. He lives in the hood. But you know what? He does not let the hood determine who he is. He is nothing like no hood nigga. And guess what? He doesn't want to be a hood nigga. He wants to be his own man and his real self. And I always respect that. And I always respected how, you know, like, he respects my opinions. He respects my views. You know, like, I like how we can, like, not agree upon things. You know, like, a dumbass, ignorant Negro argument breaks out between us. You know, it's just, I don't like, he says he doesn't like something, I'm cool with that. I sound like something, he's cool with that. You know, we have our difference of opinions. We also have our similarities. We're both, you know, black men from the hood who love rock and roll music. I'll forever love rock and roll music. I kind of don't like the current stuff, but, like, you know, the stuff from the 18th, I mean the 18th, 19th, 20s, whatever you call century, the 19 anythings. Even some of the 2000s stuff I like. The 2010s, not really. But the past decades, yeah, I love rock and roll. I even bump it out loud in my house sometimes. I don't feel no way. But, you know, I like his opinions on black people. You know, he's real, raw, and uncut. I just wasn't surprised when you told me you watch Tommy Sotomayor sometimes too. And, you know, the way I talk about wrestling and how I keep it real, I get some of that from Tommy Sotomayor. But yeah, you know, you're a great black man, you know, keep it up. You will be successful one day. And I was glad to hear your video talking about how New York City is, how it's a scam. And it all makes sense to me. But yeah, Corey Margera, when I make a new account, you will know who I am. And last but not least, the man who, when he gave me his first opinions on my first video, Unpopular Opinions of Pro Wrestling, if it wasn't for him, I probably would have stopped making videos a while ago because, you know, I didn't get all the subs I think I was going to get. But I realized, you know, you got to build that up over time. The one and only Lundrick. Dude, you're fucking amazing. You were like the guy that really convinced me to stay in the YWC. You're the most underrated guy in the YWC, bar none. Some of your opinions kind of reminded me of We Are Pro Wrestling. I'm going to give him a shout out too. But yeah, some of your opinions reminded me of We Are Pro Wrestling. You know, you're a good, positive guy. I like seeing how you'll tell people on Axe.fm, those stupid trolls, to go fuck themselves if they get out of line with you. You know, like, you don't really put up with nobody's bullshit. I like how you just ignore some things. I like how you be as positive as possible, but then when you realize it's bullshit, you know what, I was incorrect. That was bullshit, you know. You'll call bullshit when you realize it. You know, and even when you call bullshit, you're non-biased. You try to be as positive as you try to be as you try to be positive as much as possible, and I like that. Lundrick, you're awesome. I wish I had more subs. You're the most underrated guy on YouTube. If it wasn't for you, I don't know how long I'd probably make video. I probably would have quit very soon. So Lundrick, you are the #1 reason I made videos for this long. And you know, let me give a few honorary mentions. We Are Pro Wrestling, if you're watching this. There was a point in time, I gotta say, bro, I thought you were the best in the YWC. No word of a lie. I miss your top 15 videos, and I was like, oh, I wish this guy would bring back his top 15 videos. His top 15s are probably one of the best top 15s or top anythings I've seen with anybody in YouTube. There was a point in time, We Are Pro Wrestling, I thought you worked for the fucking company. No word of a lie. But there was a point I considered you the best in YouTube. Next honorary mention, Danielson, Man Cave TV, Dark Horse, whatever you want to call yourself. I'm glad that, you know, we've been able to just to patch things up, put the negative past behind us. You're a Reigns fan, I'm a Bryan fan. We'd have no problem with each other's opinions. There are some things that I disagree as fuck that you say, and I know this that you disagree as fuck that I say, but you know what? We just let bygones be bygones and watch each other's videos. And you know what? I'm not a fan of the Roman Reigns thing. I know you are, Danielson. This is your time. So Danielson, Roman Reigns is the new guy. That's not the title. Reigns is gonna get it. You have fun. Yeah, guys, I'm just done with pro wrestling. It's not doing anything for me. I'm gonna keep this video up. I don't, you know, fuck having the rest of these videos. I'm just gonna keep this video up, and who knows, will I come back if things are good, if something's I like. I just don't see anything that I like's gonna happen by SummerSlam. WWE, I guess they're doing fine for their low standards. No one gives a fuck about wrestling anyway, so whatever. But yeah, I'm just done with this crap, guys. Some of you, is nice meeting you here, nice talking to you. A lot of these other people, you're douchebags, you're losers, kill yourself, you're faggots, you're lame. I know who's a lame when I hear one talk or see one typing. And majority of you on here are lame. Bye.